Match 8 here in the upper bracket of round 2. We have nearly, if not all, of the teams from the town of Sammamish, Washington on the field in this match. And plenty more exciting teams quickly scoring notes here in our autonomous. Live scores a 10-point gap, 31-21 in favor of our red alliance, number 2 alliance. And on their way, trying to narrow that gap is your blue alliance. Tricky position for Ramen Robotics, 9036, as they have a note caught within their robot. They let go of the note they had in their mechanism and do some quick spins to try to free that note. Seemingly ineffective. They'll try to get that out. Meanwhile, their alliance partners try to get notes into that amplified speaker. One note good from the Spartabot, 2976. That note good for 5, and that amplification expires. For your red alliance, pack apart, 1294 at the red alliance amp. Another note in and good for 1 point. They utilize those notes to amplify their speaker. Future Martians, 1 note in and good for 5. That further makes their lead go higher, 60-30, with 1 minute 20 seconds left in our match. Double the score for your red alliance, but still plenty of time for the blue alliance to catch up. Bare Metal now at the red alliance amp. They drop off a note for the red alliance. 2 in the bank. We'll see who comes next to deliver a note to the speaker. Looks like it's Pack of Parts. 1294, note up and good with an amplified speaker that's worth 5 points. Pack of Parts in with another note once again, and Bare Metal right behind. 74-30 with under a minute left to play. We've got a blue robot at the back corner of the field, and they now have a solid light. Looks like Spartabots may be momentarily out of our match. Hopefully our field crew can help get them reconnected. And yes, indeed, they come back to life and make their way out of the blue source area, slowing down 90-23 of your red alliance. 2976, the Spartabots now back at home in blue territory with an amplified speaker and a note in their grasp. They will line up and try to get that note in the speaker. 20 seconds left on the clock. That note good for 5. And robots return back home for some final notes and some endgame scoring. Amplified speaker and 2 notes in the board for the red alliance. 10 notes in total. Pack of Parts back for 1 more note in and good for 5. Bare Metal flipping 1 in, potentially worth 5. And that final high note flies towards center field.
Tell a couple jokes and enjoy the view. I'll be here for you. Don't you know that I'll be here for you? Till we got nothing left to prove. Write it down in ink, I'm a drunk tattoo. Always here with you.
Results now confirmed from that upper bracket match. Let's go to the Haas F1 team at the track. Victory to the Red Alliance. 119-44. That score impacted by some penalty points. 10 penalty points in fact, but still a very high score. Our Alliance 2 will be advancing onwards in the upper brackets to match number 11 later on in round 4. We will still see our Alliance free in blue again in our lower bracket in round 3 at match number 10. Next up, we're moving on to round 3, match 9, where we'll see Alliance 5 versus Alliance 7 in the lower bracket. We will see you then for that lower bracket, but first, if you own a vehicle and you have parked in the fire lane, you need to move your vehicle now. Our food truck is trying to leave, and your vehicles are blocking them. If you are parked in the fire lane, please move your vehicle now.